I'm not one of them mainstream cunts, I'm that one full of pain and love.
I find myself, I suffer from imposter syndrome, you know, and I get overwhelmed about certain things because I feel like you get on a roll and then all of a sudden somebody places a seed of doubt in your mind and it goes from a spiral downhill from there. I mean, life is a roller coaster, but it's reassurances and confirmation biases that kind of get us out of that funk sometimes, you know? Because sometimes we feel like our efforts are for nothing, you know? Like we put in so much work, we give, and sometimes we don't get nothing back, and it's really, it's really painful because, you know, like the whole idea of being a true successful person is to have unconditional enthusiasm regardless of what reward you have, you know, in the face of failure and rejection, you know? Like, that is the true kind of like go spirit that everyone needs to be successful, to not stop at every little fucking thing that happens, man, and kind of analyze it. I believe in shadow work. I think that shadow work is very important, you know, like to kind of analyze your trauma and have a new perception of it to better your outlook on things, you know. But analyzing too much of traumatic events or behavioral patterns is manifesting them at the same time, you know. And that's kind of where I'm headed with this thing, you know. Like you can't, like I watched this thing, this guy, I think his name's Shangla Haha, whatever his fucking name is, right? He's a big Indian guru, right? And he was talking about what happiness is. And what happiness is like, you're happy when things are going the way that you want them to go, the way that you hope them to go. But when things aren't going the way that you hope them to go, that's when you feel unhappy, right? And this is the virtues of what expectation is, you know? And we all have somewhat of an expectation because that is our intentions, because we want to hope for the best. But sometimes we get so invested in what we think is going to happen, we detach from the reality of what the situation is, you know? Like you constantly got to work at something to become a master at something, but doesn't mean you're a master in the eyes of all the people that are watching you. You're a master to yourself, because the only rival that you're ever beating is the person you were yesterday, you know? And that's potentially it, you know? Like we change pretty much our whole personality every 7 years, you know? Like we change some profound lateral shift in our brain that tells us to think differently because of our experiences within those 7 years, you know? And as you grow older, you kind of learn to detach from certain things and be more attached to certain things, you know? And it's very hard when you numb yourself for so long to attach to good things. Like I feel as if, like, if you're working so hard, you don't stop and see the little intricates of, in lack of a better word, achievement, you know? You think, oh fuck, I haven't reached my end goal, so this is pointless. Like, yeah, it's like a little flicket of what I want, but it's not the exact thing. And that comes with patience as well. But overall, you know, it's a matter of just keeping busy and trying to find an alternative to go at things from a different angle, or potentially becoming aware of whether this path that you're on is worth it or not. Because at the end of the day, one or two things is going to happen. You're going to burn yourself out, or two, right, you're going to become numb. And you're going to think, what the fuck am I doing with myself? What am I doing with my life? You know? Things aren't working out, and I'm going along with it because I find comfort in these things that I haven't yet established to work out myself, you know? So, how do we find purpose in life? Man, that is down to the individual. I think introspection is very important, you know what I mean? But I also think that writing things down is very, very therapeutic, you know, with any form of mental work, you know, like writing things down is very important. Like self-doubt, we write the things that we doubt, you know, because it's like we're taking it from our brain onto the paper and we're not sticking it in here anymore. Like, especially I myself, I suffer from, you know, OCD and shit like that sometimes, and as I said, imposter syndrome, and it really fucks with my mind because I don't know how to break that cycle sometimes. And I can only speak from my experience, you know what I mean? Obviously, other people have different ailments, different mental things going on, different demons, so to speak. But the main thing that I realized about me is that the moment that I kind of write things down and I have an introspective thought about where my life is going and what I can change and what I can't change, then I can become more aware of it to adjust to what it is that I need to be changed. So yeah, if that helps anyone, great, you know. But till then, guys, stay tuned.